Come on, you pussy. Got all day to monk with you. It's pretty close. Let's see if I can get you guys in here. See this mark here, maybe. So we're gonna go with that little mark right there, if you guys can see it. And then that little mark's gonna line up with that one on the head. All right, let's see if we can get the exhaust loose. I was letting that soak a little bit. Oh yeah, good deal. There's one. That's pretty good. Let's see if we can get that lucky on the top one here. Oh yeah. Good old deep creep from Seafoam. Alright, so I can technically take the whole muffler loose or just take this one clamp off. I think we're going to go after this one clamp here. This one right here, if you can see it. Looks like an 8mm Allen. Oh yeah, that came loose easy. I think it's gonna come off. Oh yeah. All we really have to do is clear the cylinder head. Uh-oh. Come on, Nelly. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's just leave it laying right there. Alright, let's go and get the timing chain tensioner loose. Here. There'll be some 5s. On that one. Oh yeah, come right out on that one. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and buzz the cam gear sprocket loose. And if this will work, we're gonna go ahead and hold it with this. Oh yeah. Let's see if this will buzz loose here with it. Milwaukee. Whoo, she's tight. There we go. Tensioner out. It looks good. We got a new gasket for it. Now we really just need to get these Allens out of here. And then we can take the head bolts off. Set the cylinder up out of there and replace this base gasket. Okay. Let's see if this long socket here will get these fives. Oh yeah. Man, I tell you what, that thing looks like new. Wow. Look at that, man. You could just about reuse that head gasket right there. Wow. That's incredible. I hate we gotta take it apart, but that base gasket is getting really bad. All this right here is basically just oil that's leaked out of the engine. You can see, so it has an O-ring at the base for combustion and a gasket, and you can see that gasket is just absolutely killed. I'll show you guys here in a second. Yeah, right there, it's just degraded so much, not even stuck anymore. We'll get that cleaned up. Alright guys, so we'll get this gasket off and get this cleaned up really good. This is the culprit though. These things leak like crazy. Just give us some suction here. Get the oil out of these head bolt holes. I had a shop foreman one time that said, son, if it's worth doing one time, it's worth doing it right one time. So we'll get this good and clean here. That's really the key, is to clean it really good. Get the oil film off so the sealer in the gasket can stick to it. And trying to keep trash out of the engine while you're at it. And don't lose your chain down in there if you can help it. it can be dug out, but it's best to not have to. All right, let's get this little spot here. I don't think anybody's ever been in this engine. We're gonna make this thing last a long time now though. Not have to worry about that old oil leak. Cause I'm hoping to put about over 1,000 miles on it on one trip this summer, maybe more. Headed out to see our buddy Forrest, and then if we can make it, we're going on up to see Dirt Cop Dual Sport on YouTube. Go check his channel out. I'll drop it below. Definitely worth it. He rides a little 200 TW200 like this one. I think his might be a 14 model maybe, but he's got some awesome property right in his backyard in northern Idaho. So we're gonna go up there and see what that's about. Maybe steal one of his salmon out of the river. Big steelhead trout or something maybe. Just want to get most of the debris. I don't want to make too bad of a mess here. Minimal troubles today. Alright, I got some brake cleaner on this. Let's get this real good and clean and dry so we don't have any problems. Alright guys, just to ensure a really good seal, we're going to put just a little coat of gray sealer around this gasket here, all the way around, and on both sides. Not really 100% necessary, but if there's any imperfections in the surface, this will help take up for it. This gasket doesn't have a whole lot of room to seal. It's pretty thin around the edges where the head or the cylinder base bolts, so it's going to be good to put a little bit of sealer on it for sure. Don't have to get crazy with it. Basically going to squeeze it all out anyway when we bolt it down. So this is just added protection really. Ultra gray, ultra black Permatex or Honda Bond, Yamaha Bond, any of those are really good. This ultra gray here is just what I had from working on a couple of GMs, so it'll work fine. Now just so you know, this really big hole here is going to go to the right side of the bike to the back, because there's an O-ring seal that goes around that as well. So alright, let's get the chain through here without too much trouble, hopefully, without getting too much oil anywhere. Okay, let me get that O-ring, and that'll help position this gasket where it's supposed to be for us. Just a little bit of oil on the rings. Don't have to get crazy, and then we'll oil the cylinder a little too. Okay. Anytime you got an iron cylinder, it's good to clean it with a paper cloth. Anytime you take it apart and get it into the elements, just get it real good with a paper cloth. That's all you really got to worry about. We got this base really nice and clean here, all the debris off of it. We're going to put just a little bit of oil around the base of this cylinder, spread it around in there good, and let's put her back together, guys. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Now, good deal. To get some of this oil out so it won't smoke like the devil when you crank it. And I like to just hold down on this. Put this chain in my hand and turn this through where I can watch it. And that way it tells me if that piston rings are good. Oh yeah. Okay, great. Good deal. There you go. Quit arguing with me and do what you're supposed to do. There you go. Now, that's how you listen. All right, guys, she's all back together. Let's crank, see how she sounds, see if it cranks up, and look for some leaks. Give it a couple little pumps there. Oh yeah. Sounded good. Let's make sure we don't see any leaks anywhere. Let it run here a little while. And the next thing we're gonna have to do is a clutch on it. So I got the bike in a trade, and I knew it needed a clutch and a base gasket on there. So got a fair deal on it, I feel like. I feel certain we got a good seal on there. All new O-rings and everything. I think it's gonna be just fine. And we're also gonna have to pull this cover off to do a new chain and sprockets. That sprocket's behind that on a T-dub. And I didn't film it because the camera turned off and I didn't realize it, but we did these awesome Bradley performance products. Nice wide foot pegs, and they actually have ice spikes in them. That's pretty cool. You just want to wear a good boot so you don't kill your skin, but they were pretty easy to install and really fairly priced as well, so that's pretty nice. Alright, let's get to the next job.